Greetings, welcome to Yellow XF. We're back with more Satisfactory. Today we're working on the Ficsite and well, we'll see where else we get to. But yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go to our ad spot, and then we'll jump right in, shall we? Breaker Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, definitely like what he does. He does custom stickers for my mocks and all other creators' mocks. Make sure to check them out, www.breakerprints.com. Take a look around, support me, and yeah, enjoy that. And let's go on over to Satisfactory, shall we? It helps if I have it selected on my game stream. I was recording Liftlands previously, and I didn't switch it back. Anyways, we need to actually. Let me go down to my research thing real quick. Alright, you, my good sir. Yeah, we already have the matter conversion thing. We need to make these Ficsite ingots and trigons and all that nonsense. And the place we're going to do that at is actually at the Sam Ore spot. Where is it? Yeah, it's like right there in front of us. Yeah, that pillar right there. That place. We need to go there. Probably should have taken the hypertubes. Am I close enough? Yeah, the hypertube entrance is right over here. You can just hop on that and just ride that on over to the space part factory real fast. That'll get us kind of partly over there. Let's see here. I want to go that way and spit me out. Sweet. All right. Can I like? Oh, this conveyor belt's going slow. I was hoping for like some kind of like speed boost, but I don't think I'm getting it. Zoom along a little faster. So now we need to mine the SAM, and then produce the SAM to stuff and other things and stuff and things and stuff and things. It's as far as I know. So we'll just get this done. I think this will be relatively easy. Last time I remember the crafting recipes being kind of easy. We'll see. Yeah. This could be really quickly evolve into some kind of disaster. And don't know until you try. Okay, now we just need to get to the top of that. Want those iron ore veins as well, because they will be. All right, and we're almost here to the top. There it is. Sweet, SAM ore. All right. So production, minor mark 3. We want it to face. I mean, probably actually towards, yeah, that way, roughly. Hi there. What are you, 480? 720, 960, 1,200. I think 1,200 is what the tier 6 conveyors can do. I think we'll just kind of base it off of that, honestly. As for over here, I think we'll make over here our base of operations. We're gonna have to clear out this radiation. Hi there. Hi. Oh, you guys are already coming for me. Hi there. Yes, charge at me. Which one are you first? Oh. Goodbye. Okay, you might be a problem later. You actually landed way down at the where we're gonna try and get iron from later. And take all this uranium and get it out of here, so we stop being irradiated. Because that would be handy. Yeah, my filters are going down fast. I might need to actually buy more filters real fast. Okay, this is going to take a hot minute to get rid of all this. Yeah, thank you. Still watching my filters. As soon as those disappear, we're dying like instantaneously. So I think once I hit probably around 3, I need to drop what I'm doing and skedaddle. Which means dropping all the uranium out of my inventory as quickly as possible. I don't think I have enough filter to clear out all of this uranium that's here. Then we'll get this hard drive thingy, and we'll start building our platform, to which we can start putting together everything that we need to do for the Ficsite ingots and trigons and all that jazz. Okay, I need to take this uranium and, like, I just kind of want to dump it, like, up here somewhere. Yeah, just, like, far away, over here. This area seems pretty great. Just do it right here. Okay. All of this can be dropped on the ground. Run away. Stop getting irradiated. Ah, fantastic. Okay, now I actually need to special awesome shop. Probably what I need. Alright, products, no equipment, thank you. Radiation filters, let's grab a bunch of these. That was 4? Yeah. 40. That'll be good.
Shopping is an essential human experience, enriching both the economy and human lives since the invention of society. Congratulations, you live in a society.
Oh, okay. I had no idea, Ada. Even though the millions of light years probably away from... Oh, hello, you're back already? I didn't know you were back already. That was a quick respawn. Nope, and here he comes. Ow, I didn't quite get out of the way fast enough. Ah. Oh, okay, wait. Hold on. Health! Run away! Alright, come at me. Come at me, big boy. Boop. Bye. They respawn real fast. I don't think I've gotten this hard drive. No, I haven't. I definitely not. That needs turbo motors. Yeah, I definitely have not. The turbo motor factory was a recent thing that we did. Recent in flight terms, because it was actually quite a few streams ago when we completed that thing. There we go. Whee! Back over here and just drop our uranium real quick. Take that and take that. There we go. Now finally that landmass can be clear of radiation, but we will have our spicy rhino boys back. Yep, here they are. Hey guys. Oh, hello. You really tried going for it right off the bat. Ow. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah, okay. I failed. I didn't jump soon enough. Okay. It would help if I jumped quicker. You go? You gonna charge? No, you're actually stuck. Can we just... yoink. There we go. Slight nudge to get him to go the rest of the way off the edge. Okay, grab all of this nonsense. Thank you. Open. I need turbo motors. Where are my turbo motors at? There they are. Sweet. How are we doing on Nuke Nobilis? We're getting actually quite a few. Sweet. There we go. hard drive. Oh, and you just respawned back in. That was fast. I was not expecting you to like respawn back in that fast. Ah. Hold on. Pause. Yeah. Okay, you're there? That's fine. You can work with that. Just push you off the little bit left that you have to go. Okay. And then we can now actually start placing down some floor sections. Sorry, I just had to like sneeze real bad there. Explosions out the nose. All right. Yep, right there and right there. Okay, that should be, I think, plenty of room. Okay, logistics, conveyor belt Mark 5. Okay, so we cannot reach all the way over here. It's only a partial problem, honestly. Foundations. Let's get some foundations down and extend them this way. H. Okay. That's probably good enough. Go architecture, a little bit of framing underneath would be fantastic for probably Zupo best. There we go. Okay, hopefully that can just extend over there now. Logistics Mark 5, even though we gotta upgrade this to Mark 6. Pretty quick. Okay, can that reach? No. Dang it. It's still too far away. I think only by like 2 more base sections. Let's see, let's go back to architecture. Frames, please. Okay, 1, 2. Foundations. There we go. Let's just do a little bit more architectural work underneath. Okay, can I? Thank you. Yeah, probably about like that. I'm just gonna get rid of that one, and then the inverted triangles. Oops, I saw it. Alt mode. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now back to logistics Mark 5. Bring this over. Okay. Now do you reach? Oh man, it is. How many more sections do we need to go? Yes, probably just 2 more, honestly. So, dang close to making it. Oop. Wow. Good thing I landed on this. That little tiny metal beam. And I almost didn't make it. Alright. Wait. Sorry, Mark 5. Can you... Yes, finally. Perfect. Rotate that way, please. Thank you. Awesome. So this is outputting 1,200 SAM ore. Yes, 1,200 SAM ore. Okay. So from there, there's actually question. How do we break this out now? Parts. Where is my SAM ore stuff? Here we go. SAM fluctuator. Is that the first step? No. This is the first step. Reanimated SAM. Okay, and a constructor 30 per minute. Oh, geez. Ah, yeah, see, and then that plus iron equals Ficsite. There's going to be a ton of it. We are just going to trash basically immediately. Okay, production constructor. I'm just going to place this down temporarily because I want to look at this, please. Okay, 120 comes in. Does that mean we're going to need like 10? Hold on, I need a calculator real fast. 1,200 divided by 120. Yes, that is 10 constructors. Will give us 30 times 10. That's 300 reanimated SAM per minute. Pretty good, actually. Okay, well, I guess without further ado, let's actually, do I have any blueprints for constructor things? Okay, I have times 8 constructor. Need times 10. Okay, well, there's no good way to evenly divide for 10 constructors. I wonder if we could do less. Because I have a ton of turbos. Like, turbos, whatever, it's fine. 300 per minute. What does... Oh, 1,200 divided by 300. That's just 4. Okay. Oh, what about 240? That's 5. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Can I get, like, a divisible number of, like, by 3? 180. No. 180 doesn't divide by as well as, like... So we just do 300 then, and we just do the 4. Yeah, no, 4 would be perfectly divisible. Are we like, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Constructor. Reanimated Sam. A bunch of this. Boink. Reanimated Sam. More of this. Down like that. There we go. And last one. It's Sam. 300 though. We're gonna need probably just tier 5 all the way. Oops, all tier 5. Logistics. Okay. Conveyor splitter. Yeah. There, you there, and then this one here. You know what? Actually, something else I need to put down real quick. I can probably put down just right over here. Is get some AM scans going. Oh wow, no more rewards available. So this is literally all the other recipes we have available to us. Huh. Currently. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to be getting some more going pretty quick here. Tier 5, go there, go there. Oop. What did I... Okay, you just looping around yourself. It'd be funny if there's a recipe that allows you to do that. Just basically keeps crafting itself and just goes in an infinite loop. Circle. We probably need power going here pretty soon. Okay, sticks, conveyor merger. Conveyor merger, bring that up front a little bit more. I think we're gonna probably end up doing a smart splitter. Special... Awesome sync. We're just gonna grind all this. Actually, you know what? We can do the... What's the next step after reanimated Sam? It would be Sam fluctuators, I believe. Yes. Okay, so we need wire, and we need steel pipe, which we have iron, and we have copper. Okay. Question. We're going to be outputting 75 times 4. It's 300. I need to look for that again real quick. There we go. Same fluctuator. So currently needs 50 per minute, and it takes in 60. Hold on. I need a production manufacturer. I need to put down some manufacturers fast. Damn fluctuators. Okay. 60, 90, 120, 150. So like 2 of these. Then. So we need about 250 wire per minute and 150 steel pipe per minute. Okay. Sweet. Right, that's not terrible. Let's do the wire real fast. We need... Crap. My memory just zapped itself out of existence there. I said some number, and I immediately forget what that number is now. Oh, it goes perfectly to the half point. Okay, cool. Okay. I think this was it all the way triple turbo? All the way triple turbo. I think this might be where I can put the stuff out. So we need 250 wire per minute. What does that look like constructor-wise? Right here. 30. Yoink. 75. 250 divided by 75 does not divide evenly. 250. Yeah, it probably shouldn't divide by 60 even. No. 45. Does it divide by 40? No, does it not? It doesn't divide by 45 either efficiently. Okay, so we're going to be just words, English. We're just going to be feeding this into the awesome sink, all of it. One, 2, that's 150. Just all this 150. Special awesome sink. I said we were gonna put that probably right about there-ish. Logistics. We're gonna do smart splitter here, and conveyor merger on the other side. Okay. Special awesome sink. There we go. Just hanging off just by a little bit. It's fine. I just keep it like a little bit of half foundations. Zoom mode, please. Thank you. Just needs like 2 half foundations. Or 3? That was 3? Yeah, it was 3. Okay. That's good. That's fine. This merger will work because we can just tier 5. Yeah. This merger thing will work, I think, fine. Because we can just connect that to that with the extra wire. This will just be overflow This will be none, and probably right output will be just any. I'll just take that over there. Okay, so we have 4 smelters, or 4 of these. Copy settings, production paste settings, production paste settings, and one last one, production paste settings. Okay, so we need 37.5 copper ingots. 7.5 times 4. We need 150 copper ingots to divide by this. Production smelter. One, two, wait, no. 2, 3. Let's see, copper ingot, 30, 30, 30. So this is 60, 90, 120. Technically, we can just do it like that. 150 right there. I wonder how much like copper ingot could we have? 75. 70 to 150? Like that's just 2. Okay, wait a minute. That kind of simplifies things down. Like I said, we have like a ton of turbos. We haven't even like gathered like a ton of like the purple slugs. So like we're doing fantastic on that whole side of things. Copper ingot. Go all of this. Yoink. 35. Yoink. Perfect. Yeah, 37.5. Logistics. Conveyor splitter. Make sure it's facing the correct direction. So I'm just gonna mark 5 everything. Why would you? Could you like not do that? Okay, and then logistics conveyor splitter. We're gonna have to go fetch that copper real quick. Just conveyor mark 5. You there. There. There, lift mark 5. Down we go. Oh wow. Oop, and research complete. I don't think anything we have currently. Oh, hello. Didn't know you were there. Alright, and boop, there we go, perfect. Now I'm going to go find the copper. It's just down over here somewhere. Is it on the other side of the stuff here? Yeah, should be just, oop, that's not what I want. Ah, hitting all the wrong buttons. It should be just down here. There it is. Production. We probably don't need Minor Mark 3, but Minor Mark 2 would probably be good enough. For the 60, no, we definitely don't need 60. 90, 120, 150, I think is what. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I think 150 because it's like 75 and 75. Needed to produce. Okay. Ouchies. Ouchies. You know what? Actually, maybe we will just Mark 3 this. I'm guessing this isn't pure. Yeah, it's impure. That's a bit of a struggle to work with. 120 out the gate. 180. I think I can settle for 180. 180 sounds a little bit better. Power. I want to run and connect power probably down off this way. It should be almost a straight shot through here. Go connect to our next power grid source. He also has limestone here. Like we have quite a bit right here. At least quite a bit to work with. Alright, logistics, Mark 5. Let's go ahead and take this conveyor system and connect it to over there with the rest of our stuff. It's like copper will be the first one that gets going on things. Probably should run power up the spire there so that we can get let's see, so we can get the SAM ore running as well. Okay, where is it? Okay, there it is. Boink. There we go. Okay, and then speaking of power, let's get power to the top of this mountain or spire. Well, not a mountain, it's just a regular. It's just a spire. Bleh. Gotten like hour and a half maybe of sleep. My brain is scrambled, my words are scrambled, but I am having fun. Okay. Alright, there is the power that we need. Stretch this power out to here as well. About there, that works out. I need to stretch this power out to there, that works too. Oop. Mark 2. Oh, here it comes. Just flowing in. Getting a little irradiated from our friend below. Okay. Yeah, no, that's good enough for right now. Actually, is it? No. We can start running this too. Actually, we can upgrade you to Mark 3. That way, you can also run these. Boop, there we go. Wire coming out, logistics, mergers. This flipped around. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we have copper wire. I feel like we want conveyor splitter, just regular conveyor splitter. Okay, and then before that, we should probably have smart splitters set up. Mark 5. Okay, let's bring that around. See, that's more or less straight. over there. Right output will be overflow, in case we have any extra. Mark 5, you get there, you get there, good. And then we just need to kind of scooch this over just a little bit. Probably about there-ish. And bring this down. There we go. Perfect. I mean, we're just feeding it the SAM more currently. That's producing all that. That's, yeah. Okay, reanimated SAM. I should bring that actually over too. It's already in overflow, so we don't have to add an overflow on this end. I wouldn't think. But what we can do is put that all there. And basically connect up this guy to there. There goes our reanimated SAM. Yeah, any and then overflow on that left output. Perfect. Yep. We need to upgrade that to the next tier, but that's not gonna happen for a hot minute because we don't have the materials to do so. Okay. Next, what is next? We need steel pipe. We need 150 steel pipe. Plus any extra, I think, for the Ficsite trigons. No, Ficsite ingots? Yes, Ficsite ingots. Oh, we need reanimated SAM anyways. Why am I making that again? Oh, hold on. Wait. Why am I making that? I don't really need that besides storing it here. We just need it for the trigons. I'm not thinking things out very properly, am I? Yeah, not really. I don't even need the same fluctuators for that. We could actually for the Ficsite ore, I think we can use copper as well. No, we can use Caterham, yeah. So I literally just don't even need this production line. What am I doing? Get rid of all that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Let's just bring the iron ore up here. We're outputting 75 per minute. We're outputting 300 reanimated SAM per minute. What does that equal in? I think it's assemblers, right? What I need converters. Sorry. Production a converter. We need this big guy. Hopefully this thing is not maddening in power consumption. Iron, please. Oh wait, select recipe. Wait. Oh, we can convert using. Oh. Oh. Interesting. So we can, using the SAM ore stuff, we can convert one resource into another. Huh. And we can also make time crystals with diamonds. Ah. Okay. Marking that for future needs. Oh yeah, no, she's gonna be sucking down lots of power. That's gonna be a problem real fast. 100 per minute? Yeah, we have 300, so we need 3 of these. Exit iron ingots. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we might have to get working on some power production stuff pretty quick. 600? Are you kidding me? 600? 600 each? Oh, sweet. Okay, like, that is horrendously evil. I mean, we could get rid of this copper stuff now because technically just don't even need it. I'm just gonna feed it into the awesome sink. It's fine. It's whatever. 600 per though ingots. Oh. Let's see what we can get out of these. Impure. Hi there. Impure. 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 Production. Minor Mark 3. We're missing supercomputers. Okay, that's a simple purchase. Special, awesome shop. You parts. Let's see here. Oh, that's not what I needed. Can we go back? I need supercomputers, please. There we go. 2, 3, 4, maybe. Yeah, there'll be plenty of supercomputers.
Confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus Ficsite stock value.
That's gonna be a lot of delay. $300. That is half of what we need for just one. Wow. Wow. I feel like I should just do the smelting down here, probably. Because the smelting systems that we're going to need for a lot of this is going to be kind of outrageous. Yeah. Like this is going to need 10 smelters per on each. 6 smelters. 3 refinery, octo, there's 8 smelters. Yeah, I need like 10 smelters per on here. That doesn't even bring us towards what we actually need for iron. Pure. Actually, technically we have enough iron ore deposits here for everything that we need. But pure. We're gonna have to reroute some conveyor belts here. Okay. dismantle these. There's an awful lot of iron. That drone up there is probably barely using like any of this. This factory is probably barely using any of this. Okay, so we want to reroute this factory's iron ore vein stuff over to, well, that ore vein that's down there. I'm gonna leave up these conveyors just so that it can consume the iron that's already on them. Question though, what is the rate at this consumes at? I see it moving a little bit, not a whole lot. Ah, because this is not getting enough coal technically. 45 plus 45, that's 90. This would be 135, technically. Wow, I have a crap load of iron in my inventory. What this place wouldn't give to actually be connected probably up to a solid coal node. Okay, so we're gonna do logistics merger here. On one side of things, we're just gonna put storage unit. Mark III, honestly. Doesn't need to be anything too crazy. And here, take all this iron ore that I have in my inventory. Thank you. On the other side of things, we will take this conveyor belt and head off in this direction to go connect this up now to the other iron ore node that's off this way. Kind of like down under here somewhere. At least we have this power line coming through here as well too. Connect up the main grid power, so we can use that to our advantage. It's like right down below here. Is it right here? Yeah, here it is. Oh, there's that copper node right there too. Don't really need the copper node, we just need to... Do you excuse me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something important? You're on main grid power, I believe. 240? Oh yeah, no, that should be plenty. Aww. Aww. It's just... Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of a spaghetti going on here. Because it's just barely not enough to reach over there. Alright. So yeah. Feed that iron there. We need all the iron we can get for our SAM factory stuff. Technically, this needs to be converted into a splitter. We actually have coal. Yeah, we do. Here, need coal? Here's some coal. Go nuts consuming it. Yeah, it's just regular old coal too. It's not even compacted coal. Here, just take it all. Take it all. Use it where you need. This is an ancient factory. What are these, like Mark I belts? Mark I and like Mark II. It's an old factory now. We did actually get started on this thing quite a while ago. So it makes sense that it's kind of ancient compared to a pretty good amount of stuff that we do now. Anyways, let's go back to what we were doing, and that is I need to set up... Oh, okay. It's actually cleared out of here pretty well. There we go. Get rid of all of that jazz. So we will take advantage of what we have here. We're not going to delete you. No, I have great plans for you. I don't even think you've come back to grab any of this iron that's here. Yeah. I don't think that's happened. Alright, and you and you. We need all of you. Turboed to the max, 300 per minute. And each of you needs 10 smelters. Like we're gonna have a big smelter pack on the end here. That is just gonna be for feeding all of these. Or actually opposite, being fed by all these. So we need 10 by 6, so we need 60 smelters on what's going to be kind of an insane smelter pack. Let's go ahead and put down a floor base here. Do I want to use this? No, we have better stuff. Let's slightly irradiate ourselves by using our new favorite thing. Plop that down there, run away, and boom. Perfect. Actually, maybe it would be best if we... yeah. 300 per minute, yeah, just 10 of each. Oh, you know what? We could probably just use a smart splitter to do an 10 even. Just have overflow go through the middle. Yeah, okay. I think I know how to do this. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this with Blueprint Designer. I whipped this out because I was gonna figure out a good way to do this whole buy 10 smelter thing. But then I couldn't really think because brain cells are lacking pretty drastically right now. Right there. There we go. Production smelter. Okay, so we need a buy 10 smelter here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't fit. Okay. So a buy 10 smelter actually needs to be facing kind of apart from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh. Don't have to tell me twice. Nuke the forest. Partially myself. Glorious. Yeah, there's probably definitely ways to compact this a little bit more. But this should work, and then we'll just stack it multiple stories high. Oop, that's not in the correct position. There we go. All right. That looks good. Those are all even. There's space on the outside. Good, good, good. So yeah, we want a logistics smart splitter up front. Because for these two, we could set both of these to overflow, so that these are just getting the overflow, and the ones up, right? No, it's just one, isn't it? Because he's divided by 3. There's got to be a better way to do this. Here, hold on. Should be easier to do this. Clear blueprint designer. Thank you. Take all those materials. Because we need 3 sets of by 3. And then 1 set that's just a single one by itself that just gets overflow. That's all it gets. I feel like I'm overthinking things, but yeah. Okay, so if we have these kind of like at the halfway, no, the halfway's right there. Oh, nope, we have those a little more closer in that. We have them almost 3/4 of the way on these lengths like that. Okay. And can we just do like a central smelter maybe? Yeah, I think we could do a central smelter. So if we did logistics, conveyor splitter, okay. Right there. That basically splits into that one, that one, that one. Okay, it helps if I put the other conveyor splitter way over here. And I face it the right direction. That also helps too. Five. Okay. So, this is currently a by 9 splitter, but we need one more smelter that is just running off of nothing but pure overflow. Okay, so any, and then just one side. Even both sides. Actually, you know what? Let's do both sides. Oop, up, up, up. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that kind of helps things. We'll see. We'll see real fast how well this works out. Trying to put down some walls so we can have a much easier time stacking this thing. Since we need to stack this thing 6 times? Yeah. It needs to be stacked quite a bit. Actually, you know what? I did this terribly. Let's do this in my normal fashion where I put a single one of those, like, what is that, like quarter walls? Let's do things properly. Because, yeah, I think it also equals out better if you just do it properly in the first place. We also have to add mergers and stuff, but logistics, conveyor. Add a merger? Oh, we might be able to add a merger right outside the gate. Yeah, we can also do that just like afterwards. Kind of a bit of an afterthought. That'll be fine. Okay, window. Window, and then other one. There we go. Foundations. Oh wait, I'm forgetting the other basic wall 1 meter on this side. There we go. Now we can add in our foundations. Yeah, that's like basically perfectly above these ferni. Basically want to just cover the entire ceiling. There we go. Yeah, and this will be our perfect stack, basically, more or less. Okay, so we have overflow here. We just need to have a single ferni, not very far above. Just this right here. Production, smelter. Go. That is our 10th smelter. I think we'll mostly just do logistics Mark 5 and put him off to the side here. And then straight to there. There we go. That way when we merger him, it's a lot more easier to connect. Mark 5, go forward. Conveyor merger. There. Mark 5. Can you just connect to that? Perfect. Do a little bit of that. It's all merging a little bit, but it's fine. This is on overflow, so all the extra ore will go into this guy, who then outputs it, and this is our by 10 smelter. Kind of a messy design, but works. Works fine enough. All right, now we just need to set power to this whole mess. Mark 3. Nope, I just got kidnapped by a conveyor belt. You. You know, I'll mark 1, I think. Here, here, and there. You connect to there. Oop, come on. You also connect over there. Alright, and that will perfectly... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Get rid of that real quick. Power you to there, and there, and then to just make my life easier, we're gonna do iron ingots. Actually, none of this is turboed. That's right, none of this is turboed. Probably make my life easier if some of this is turboed, but we can get away without the turbos. Just a little iron ingot to the max. Iron ingot. Iron ingot. Iron ingot. And iron ingot. Well, there we go. So, oops. This is our by 10 smelter. So let's see. Configure blueprint designer. New blueprint. We want by 10 smelter. Select icon. Smelter icon. Select color. What would be a good color? Good dark purple. Okay, set directory here. Yeah, we're starting to get so many things that I definitely should have had this more organized. Oh well, save blueprint. There we go. Sweet. Now, we gotta place 10 of these stacked on top of each other. Okay, it's facing the wrong way. I would like a place to stand. There we go. 1. 2. Yeah, let's swap these. Should be getting power from close by, hopefully. It is not. It's definitely not. Okay, we're gonna have to switch back to this jetpack real quick. Okay, 1, 2. Boy. I actually, you know what? Land back down, because we can just use hologram mode. H, there we go. Hologram mode. Get that to line up. That's 3. 4. 'Tower of Schmelters. 4. Okay, 1 more. Then line it up over at that side. 5. Last one. Okay, that's there. Bring that over here. Go. There is our tower of 6 smelting blocks. I'm actually going to rotate this guy around. Logistics. Actually, no, production, sorry. Rotate this guy around. Probably there. Ow. Leave me alone. I am busy doing other things. There we go. Should probably bring power over here. I know power should be fairly close. Yeah, here it is. Let's go ahead and do a Mark III pull, because I feel like we're going to need the connections. Unfortunately, I didn't have the foresight to put in some external power connectors. We're going to do that real quick. I mean, okay. This is the top one. Let's just start from the top down then. You connect to there. Oop. Probably best if I didn't fall off. Up to there. Sweet. Okay. Hop down. Side. I think gravity on this planet is not very strong, so I can kind of weave, bop and weave inside and out of these floors. Alright, last one. Actually, I think we already got this one. No, we didn't. Never mind. I lied. And then that one connects to main grid power. How are we doing so far, main grid power? Kind of alright. Questionably alright. It's definitely going to get really bad real fast. Ow. Wow, I'm getting bounced around. You guys are so angry. Hey, I haven't even done anything to you. Well, besides invade your territory, build a giant smelting complex tower thing. Okay, I may have done a lot, but still. Actually, I'm gonna destroy these and turn these guys around. Actually, this one's pretty much ready to go. Ow. Can you not, good sir? Reapply the 3 turbos. There we go. There we go. Okay. Logistics, Mark V. Come on, where is your happy place? Oh, belt is too steep. Yeah, I had a feeling we were gonna start needing the conveyor lifts pretty quick for this masterful art of spaghetti. Bring you on over, probably back here, up. Mark V lift. Bring that up to about there. Glorious amounts of spaghetti. Alright, now for the fun thing. We need to actually clear and destroy this blueprint thing. And then we'll bring the conveyors on over. There we go. Okay, power. Logistics, Mark V. Let's bring you on over. Because, yeah, we're definitely going to need some separate conveyors. Keep these guys separated a little bit. Wow, that one actually made it over top. Nice. Are you gonna do the same? Oh yeah, perfect. Clear it right over top. Keep bringing over the spaghetti. Perfect. My spaghetti mess. This is gonna drive several people mad. Whoever coming to this stream or watch the VOD later. There's gonna be some madness happening. Probably also shouting at the screen. That's probably mandatory as well. I have a lot of nonsense happening. And without further ado, it's time to actually start plugging some of this together now. Merger, please. So now we need to start plugging and playing where a lot of this gets doubled up because we need 2 of these outputs to be combined into one output. Oop, I messed that up. Fair merger. No? You're aligned. Huh. That's weird. There we go. You know what? Let's get rid of this conveyor belt. Conveyor merger. Just gonna actually take this opportunity to merge this guy over here. Yeah, that'll go be perfect. Lots of iron ingots coming out of here. Probably should do the same thing down here. Just get Mark 5, you to there, boom. Now any ingots that you produce will go over here. There we go. Sweet. And we basically do kind of a carbon copy over on this side of things. Fair merger, you there. You, but facing outwards. Yep, I think I messed that up. Again. You that way, and you that way. There we go. And yeah, this output will go somewhere. I mean, it needs to. Since we need 600 ingots. Wait, these, yeah, this support 780 per minute. Yeah, we're gonna have 3 conveyor belt things going up, which is kind of maddening. Then I think the best way to do this is to probably bring this over this way. Let's see, conveyor merger. I want you to kind of output. Actually, you know what? We have 3 here. What if I just had you output like right here? Yeah. How dumb would this be? Okay, so the conveyor lift will be right here for this one. Oh, besides what's down below here. Yeah, both the left and right sides go after that, so we just need to link that together. Do you there? I still gotta copy and paste this basically for the upper floors as well. All of that comes together and you go there. All right, sweet. That's 1 together. So we take this conveyor lift and we just go up. That isn't even up high enough. Okay. 2 points is fine enough for right now. Let's get the rest hooked up. Okay, conveyor merger. You, my good sir, face that direction. You face this direction. Oop. And then you also face this way. Okay. Like I said, this is going to be kind of the boring bits because this is just all connecting all this nonsense and duplicating and multiplying and doing the same thing over again. Partially to lose my marbles of what few remaining marbles I have left. Conveyor merger, you face outwards because that'll be where the next conveyor merger thingy is at. All that jazz. Is this the bottom floor? No. That's the upper floor of my next multi-grouping. Yeah. Okay. Conveyor merger. We're actually gonna take this. I think out this side actually. I think about it. Yeah, I think that'll be better if I just do this. Take that out that way. Mark 5. Ta-da! In this instance, we can just run that way. I think we're gonna have to do far more than that, but hey. Okay, so that's all connected together. Sweet. Oh, is that inside a rock? That is inside a rock. Oops. Oops. That may or may not be a problem. Actually, I don't think it'd be too much of a problem. Okay, you out that direction, you out that direction. You face that way, and you face the normal way. Cookie the Yeep, hello, welcome. Welcome to the madness that is my Satisfactory. Come up and connect there. Whoop. Boy. Okay, oh, I'm out of fuel. That's why I'm having trouble flying. Package rocket fuel. There we go. That's a little better. Connect you. Can I... okay, see, we might have a problem over right here. Oh, wait. I think I have it. I did get it. Perfect. Yeah, okay. So I just need a little conveyor merger on here. Mark 5, you there. Okay. All that spaghetti comes together, and that... Oop. I was about to say, and that finishes off the next floor, but it does help when I actually make sure everything's connected, and we are up. Okay, I have no clue. That's probably close to the height that it needs to be. But now it's the last 2 floors we need to wire all together. Then we should have the... What's this game? Never seen it? It's called Satisfactory. Does it say it in the thing here? No, it doesn't say it in the pause menu. It's a factory management building game where you use the resources of the map. There's a lot more in this. This is what I have scanned. And you build factories and go nuts. It's pretty fun if you like any sort of type of management game. Actually, I don't need to do this one because this is the bottom floor, right? No, it is not. Currently, I'm on tier 9 or phase 4. Kind of love those types of game. Might give it a try. I mean, it's worth it. If you love building stuff, creative, you know, Minecraft is your calling, a lot of other building games are your calling. Satisfactory just kind of fits right in as a perfect puzzle piece. You can, and it's definitely up to you how deep you want to get into it. If you want to get like really nitty-gritty on the math, or if you just kind of want to wing it. There is basically tiers between spaghetti and full-on like huge documentation. What spreadsheet? That's what I'm trying to think of. So yeah, between spaghetti and spreadsheet. those are your 2 tiers. Or not 2 tiers, but like differences that you can have. I'm somewhere in the middle. I have done spreadsheet, but I've also done tons of spaghetti. Because I'm not super like important about keeping my factories nice and neat. Is it better? Does it look nicer? Yeah. But also, like, I don't want to spend like a ton of time in this game. I think we've done like, gotta be like 20, maybe even 30 streams now of Satisfactory. We've done a lot of Satisfactory streams now. Let's see here. I need to merge the bottom floor with the top floor. I probably should have done it here in this corner. actually gonna reset some of this. Let's see, this is the top floor, correct? Yes. Your merger. Okay, yeah, face that way, and then we need another one, like right there. And one last one, I think over here. Facing inwards? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's what I need to get my iron over to. We're gonna delete this. Bear merger. That one is right there, okay. That's in the corner. Yep, perfect. Okay, sweet. So I should be able to use my Mark V lift. Get that. That is not aligned. Okay, conveyor merger. Okay, are you aligned this time? There we go. Sweet. Okay, so you there, you here, right? Yes. And it's always such a jarbled mess trying to get this all together. That's fine. I'm just want functionality over looks. I don't really care otherwise. As long as it runs great, then it is great. Yep, all that together. Okay. Oops. One last one. You to there. Okay, I think I have all the groupings together. Okay, sweet. 5. Go on up. Alright, now we need to go back up to here. Deal with getting all this iron over to my Ficsite. Let's see, we need to have probably the 3 conveyors come over here. Yeah. Honestly, let's just use a conveyor splitter. Right about here. Five there, you to probably closer inwards ones. Alright. Hey, I actually placed that kind of perfectly. Alright, sweet. So you're taking the reanimated Sam. Good. And 24 iron ingots is not 24. 600. So we need one of each of these. This is going to be a mess to try and get these over here somewhat nicely. Okay. I think having those all like that kind of helps keep them together orderly to some degree. Okay, I think I'm just going to use some conveyor stacking stuff. That'll probably help keep the rest of these. Dang it, it is just too far. Okay, what if I just moved it over just a little bit? Ah, perfect. Okay, so that works out. So it's just now a matter of getting these bits of conveyor over to their final destinations. All right, up and over, and then this one goes back down and in. This one goes not that way, please. Thank you. Up and over. We probably need another stacked conveyor. Like back here, I want to say. Yeah, you there. It's another 600 iron ingots per minute. And this is the last one. Can we just run that to there? Okay, yep, we can. Sweet. Now we just gotta get power connected up to these guys. And this is going to absolutely destroy my power grid, isn't it? How bad are we looking? Once these will start winding up. Nope. Nothing? Really? So we're watching this orange line right now, and I don't think I've seen any effect. Yeah, they're consuming about 1,000 megawatts each. I would have thought I would have seen more of a spike. Yeah, it was like nothing. I can see when they're kind of working, like right there, there's a little fluctuation of them doing their thing. Huh. I'm actually quite shocked. I thought that was going to do a lot more than what it did to my systems. All right, cool, I guess. Question mark? Let's see, I don't think we need the Ficsite for any buildings, but question, do we need it for anything else? I guess we should probably start depoting it. Station Dimensional Depot. I keep getting irradiated out because of our enemies below us. You guys, oi. Charge at me, goodbye. You're gonna fire a rock, yes, yes. Charge at me, come on. Run, 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 run. Yom, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, he's still after me. Where are you? Down there somewhere. Angry at me for some reason. Alright, I guess without further ado... Oh, just a constructor? Just to change it into the Trigon? Huh. Alright. Well, we don't need like a ton of it for right now, so let's just do logistics merger. Mark 5, please. Thank you. And there's the Ficsite ingots. Actually, I'm gonna have to have more than one depot, aren't I? Okay, logistics, smart splitter. And then I think I'm gonna have to have one more smart splitter. Off this side will be, any? Yeah. Overflow, forward. Overflow. Oh, sorry. Any. No, I don't think I need the second smart splitter yet. Actually, no. I need to also have overflow on this side too, so that I can just awesome sync it. Logistics Mark 5, you there, to there. Then let's do production constructor real quick. And we'll just get this going real fast. So we can also get the trigons into my inventory. Ficsite trigons, 30 per minute. Let's get that a little higher. There we go, 75 per minute. That sounds pretty good. Okay, power. Do need power over here. Let's just use the regular power line. Awesome sync, power, and last without. There we go. And that basically gets that going. Yeah. And then once that fills up, which it'll fill up real fast. And that produces the trigons, that does its thing, and the rest get ground up. Which is kind of perfect, honestly. Yeah, we're still not getting the SAM stuff flying through here like we need to, but that's fine. Alright, what's next on the list of parts? I think it's diamonds? Yeah, diamonds. Particle accelerator. Coal. 30 megajoules? Ooh. Or 300 megajoules. Eek. I know I have coal right next to me. Yeah, I have this coal over here. I think I'm just going to use that to just turn coal. That's just regular coal, right? It's not compacted coal. Yeah, it's just regular coal. Oh, shoot. Before I leave, I did not do my research for whatever the hard drive thing was. Gotta go check my hard drive scan. You're home. Okay. Sweet. Hard drive scan complete. Turbo diamonds? Pink diamonds. Huh. Wait, what is this, the regular one? Doesn't it just yeah, it's just coal and a particle accelerator. Interesting. Per minute. I guess that's if you want even more diamonds, but I don't think we need too many. At least for now. I have a feeling things are gonna get obscenely more complicated real fast. So yeah, we're gonna leave this alone. We're just gonna go ahead and get some more hard drive scans going. And let's go and start getting diamonds produced. Which I don't think we need to go completely, like, balls to the wall. Like, we are here. This is too much, which is fine. But for diamonds, I think if we're going to have more diamonds, we're probably going to need to mostly produce, like, on-site. Here's our coal. Let me just nuke the forest real quick. So close to the radiation. Feels so good on my skin. Alright, so we just take the coal, more or less, and just turn it straight into diamonds in a particle accelerator, and then I think after that we need to... Wow, the particle accelerators are huge. Forgot how big they are. I think this thing needs to go, like, all the way over. Right? Yeah, just about, actually. There. Now it's centered. Diamonds. 600 coal per minute. What? Excuse me? Do you output 600 coal per minute? Yeah, you do. That's good. Holy crap. 1,200. Yeah, okay, so we can do like 2 particle accelerators. Ah. Don't you just love nuking the forest in the morning? Take a stroll, nuke the forest. Radiate myself just a good amount. Okay, we're gonna actually run double particle accelerator. We don't have the tier 6 conveyor yet, which kinda sucks big time for a lot of things. Foundations, let's do the 2 little half foundations, just kind of across the middle here. Oh wait, is your inputs and outputs on the same side? I think I forgot about that, right? No, your output's on that side. Okay, so you can take up the 2 inputs. All right, that's fine. Logistics, no, logistics, sorry. There's splitter, just put that right there. Like I said, we only have Mark V right now, so upgrade that to Mark 6 as soon as we get Mark 6 belts, which I don't think take anything wildly crazy. We'll have to relook at that research. This, on the other hand, is going to take a lot of power. 750 watts. Good heavens. Without further ado, let's go find somewhere we can steal power from. Probably run the bigger power lines, honestly. Ooh, some cats. Let's nuke the kitties. Oops, they're angry at us. Oh, you guys are still alive? Or are you? I don't trust it. Ah, yeah, no, they're dead. It's actually spiders, but I have arachnophobia mode on. Because Satisfactory is arachnophobia mode. I'm just cat PNG over the spider. It's hilarious. The model is still there. There's just cat PNG over top of it. I kind of like Satisfactory's implementation of arachnophobia the most out of like any game. It's just kind of the best. Where's the power coupling? Okay, it's up there. Put that right about there. Connect you, connect you, connect you. Okay, so now we have diamonds. Feel like logistics. Merger. Oh yeah, you guys make like wild sounds. That's right. There we go. Okay. Oh hey, you guys are already producing diamonds. Sweet. Okay, merger. Then we want smart splitter. You overflow into organization dimensional depot, please. We'll just depot our diamonds. Because why not? There we go. Depoting our diamonds. Now we need to turn our diamonds into time crystals. How do we do that? A converter. 12 diamonds per minute equals 6 time crystals. How many is this producing? Way more than the 12. Is that really 12? For time crystals? We're probably gonna need to... Yeah, 12 per minute for 6 per minute. Huh. Well. I mean, we could put down quite a few quite a few converters. I definitely think, yeah, probably today. We'll take a look at a research, but probably pretty quick here today. We should be running off and upgrading power just a tiny bit. So I have a feeling we're going to be kind of reaching our limits pretty quick here. All right. Well, logistics, conveyor splitter. Since we just need to put diamonds into here. That is not how I want that to face. There we go. Mark 5, you to there, you to over there, you to over there, you to here. Thank you. Time crystal. Time crystal. Oop, I'm getting kidnapped. The conveyor belts and a time crystal. Power, power. We're just gonna run the power line straight through the loop. That won't have any negative consequences ever. Okay, run all that together. We should be getting diamonds. Oh wait, because I don't have this properly set. Yeah, this should be any. None. There we go. Now it's properly set up. And then, I guess without further ado, literally just do logistics, conveyor merger, Mark 5, and just organization, down a conventional depot. Sticks Mark 5. There we go. Sweet. How are we doing on power? Our power fluctuations are getting a little bit more up and down. We are reaching our peak, though. Especially every time one of these dang things turns on. It's getting a lot more spiky, I'm sure. You know what? Actually, can we even this out if instead... Okay, we're going to disconnect this for a second. Power storage. What if I used power storage as kind of an intermediate between... I'll place a couple of these down real quick. Yeah. What if this was an intermediate? Does this make any difference? That is my question. Because we can connect a power grid like that, bring this back like that, and now this should be kind of almost like a buffer. Now, do we get kind of more clean power out of this? I can still see something is ramping up and down. Still getting little whoops. It's a little bit more flat. Not like a whole lot. We would probably want to do this for like basically every factory that we have. Just have a buffer of batteries before the factory in between the power source. And that would probably give us a more flat line, even distribution of power. Since this thing can fluctuate up and down all at once too, for power consumption and usage and refilling and everything. But yeah, overall, I think we're pretty good. I guess we should have overflow probably up front too, so we can put their awesome sink. I'm just sinking everything, honestly, because why not? Why not sink everything and get more tickets? It's free tickets. There we go. How many tickets do we have? Like 58, and I have 200. Like, we're getting so many tickets. It's glorious. I wonder what overflow has more priority. I guess it really doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go check out our research. Yeah, because it caps out about 29. This dips below 20 sometimes. I think our power is high enough to kind of keep us stable, but not for long. And especially once we start crafting the space parts up in the upper right corner, it's gonna collapse pretty quickly. Oh, leave me alone, kitties. There's several angry kitties chasing after me. Someone fell down. Oh, goodbye. I don't know how that cat didn't just kill itself from jumping that high up. Spiders, they always land on their feet. So well. Okay. Stop following me. Not even doing anything. You. I'm just headed back to main base so I can check out what the next research is. And, probably need to deal with some power. I can easily add power to our, off of our oil, pipeline. Would probably be the absolute easiest way to just add like several thousand megawatts of power too. Like it could be huge boosts in power. Okay, don't miss the button. There we go. Out I go. Oh, jeez. And you're having coal issues. Okay. Having issues all over the place. Research down here. Oh, see, we can unlock Mark 6 like right now. We just need the time crystals and the stuff and things and stuff. And we have the trigons. We need more time crystals. I'm kind of slow on the time crystal thing. Aluminum sheets. We need 5,000 aluminum sheets. Holy crap. Okay, that's a lot of aluminum sheets. Jeez. Yeah, I would need to raid, like, my aluminum factory for that. Would my aluminum factory even have 5,000 sheets? I don't even think so. That's a lot. I have a lot of slugs stored away in here. Also, what are these? Gas nobelisks? This must be from, like, when I collecting hard drives. I'm gonna steal these slugs. I have a bigger stockpile of slugs than I thought I did. Also, somewhere I have a turbo thing for producing slugs. Actually, I think it's over here. Wait a minute. I think it's over here. Right? Maybe it's gone now? Might be gone now. I swore I had a thing somewhere that was producing slugs and we had it slooped, but I don't remember where that was now. Oh well. It's not important, doesn't matter. We should get those time crystals pretty quick. 1,000 plus. Okay, actually, you know what? We probably have 1,000 aluminum sheets. It'd be over here, or not the aluminum sheets, the just regular sheets. Reinforced plate, iron plate here. This right here. That's probably 1,000. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. 10,000. There's an extra 0 in there. Hi. Take like all that. How much was that? 5,000. Cool. That was barely anything in the grand scheme of things. See, these are sheets. Where's this coming out of here? That's screws. All right, is this the other 5,000 or so sheets that we need? Oh boy, I'm falling through. That is it. That's probably the biggest amount of parts I've ever seen in like one of these research thingies. That is so many. All right, take the rest of that. There we go, 10,000. We're done. With that one, we just need this aluminum. That's gonna take a hot minute. Oh, you're coming in with more quartz. That's cool. What was I doing? I don't even remember what I was gonna be doing here. Oh yeah, I was gonna sloop some slugs. That's right. That's right. Organization depot. Power. Okay. Let's go down. Power shard there. Okay, sloop it. Turbo it. Boom. Purple slugs go in. That'll be just a buttload more turbos for turboing literally whatever else we need. Also, I think the MAM research thing completed? Yeah. Oil-based diamonds. Really? Oil in a particle accelerator for rest. Oil-based diamonds. Huh. This one saves on coal. 200 per minute. And we have crude oil. There's some interesting crafting recipes. Looks like we always need... Okay, turbo diamonds is probably the worst one. Oh, you need 600 coal still. Yeah, that one's a terrible one. This oil-based diamonds is probably not a bad one. Ink diamonds, 15 per minute. Yeah, that oil-based diamonds is probably a good one. You really just wanted a ton of diamonds. Okay, how's our copper sheets coming? Not a whole lot. How about the time crystals? 103? Yeah, we're getting there. Actually, you know what? How close are we to finishing up our MAM? Yeah, we need some time crystals and quartz for that one. Like, we could do that one pretty quick. What does this one need? Still some stuff we don't have. Okay. That's fine. Look at all that. How many turbos am I getting now? Where are my turbos at? 105? Yeah. Yeah, this is going fast. That 6.25 is turning into 62.5 per minute. just plowing through. We're gonna be able to turbo so much stuff. It's gonna be amazing. I'm waiting for this to actually finish up so I can shove the yellows in there. And then once we shove the yellows in there, I think we will sprint off to the aluminum factory and see if we can't steal some aluminum sheeting. Or even the turbo motor factory. Either or would probably be great for giving us exactly what we need. Alright. Power shard, yellow slugs, go. And let's take off to the aluminum factory and the turbo motor factory. Actually, I'm just gonna go straight to the turbo motor factory. Turbo motor factory probably has a lot of aluminum sheets that we could possibly raid. Yeah, there's probably quite a bit of aluminum sheet there that we can raid. So let's go. Let's go there. By the way, that's the oil pipeline that we just passed. Well, oh, whoopsies. I wasn't paying attention, and I screwed things up. Over here. Yeah, along that oil pipeline, we could tee off and steal some oil for just some power grid stuff right there on the water. Okay, so aluminum sheets would be back over here. Yep, this is the glorious turbo motor factory. It's such a glorious thing. Produces way more stuff than what we need, but hey, well, that's fun. Okay, here's aluminum sheets coming in. I guess we can just run around and just start grabbing some. Yeah, all these are like slooped too. Forgot about that. There's a lot of sloops. Nice if we could make some artificial sloops. But I guess you gotta cap it one way, or else people will build probably really insane factories. Yeah, these are refilling real fast. We need just 3,000 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 2, 6, 8, 10 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, yeah, I think we have enough. That was easy. And we should actually have enough time crystal thingies as well. So sweet, let's head back and get tier 6 conveyors, and then then we'll head back again to where we were with our other 2 factories. We just built this stream and add in the tier 6 conveyors that we need to add into those. In we go. Let's go. Oop. Don't want to mess it up this time. Yeah. Probably probably this stream too, we'll start working on adding some power nodes to this oil pipeline. I also want to just upgrade this turbo, the oil stuff, and upgrade some of this oil pipeline to tier 2 pipe, because this is all tier 1 stuff. That could use probably a little bit of improvement, especially if we're going to be running power off of them. All right, main base, here we come. Okay, and nope, I want to go this way. Yep, straight through. Perfect. And down to research. Take that, take that. Hit the big red button. Boom. Peak efficiency.
Milestone reached. After close scrutiny, 2 problems were identified in Mark V conveyor belts. The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark VI instead to maximize transfer speeds.
Really?
The second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment. Yet.
Oh boy. I think I'm gonna get replaced by pioneers that are far more efficient. Which is probably a whole lot of you. who don't do spaghetti factories a lot. I mean, my turbo motor factory is probably my least spaghettified factory. Everything else, though, yeah, I'll take the L there. Odd return in 8 minutes. Okay, so let's take 8 minutes out of return. That's fine. Probably take us about that much time over here to just quickly upgrade a few belts to Mark VI. So that we're making full and maximum use of the ore nodes that we have. I think it caps out at 1,000 something, right? Logistics, Mark VI, 1,200 resources per minute. Ooh, yeah. Charge and fly up. All right. With the Mark VI. Ooh, Mark VI bearless too. Oh, this needs time crystals? Oh, and the Ficsite. Oh. And, well, there we go. Is that just a blur? Yeah, it's just a blur. There we go. Now it's getting the full amount of SAM that it's supposed to be getting. Yeah, perfect. Glorious perfection. All right, well, there's that first one that we needed in place for the Mark VI belt. Now it's now we can do the coal one over here, which will increase the production of our time crystals. I may even want to turbo the time crystal thing a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So you just need a Mark VI belt. Right there. There you go. There's your 600 coal each. Good heavens. Alright, as for these guys, how are we doing here? Yeah, I think I just want to give them a little, just a little turbo. Not much. Not asking for a lot. Just a little turbo. Especially with these ramping up in production. Now that they're able to access the full power potential. That is horrifying, watching that tick over. What is my power doing right now? Okay, ramp up please again. I would like to check you when you're at full ramp. What were you kind of peeking out at here? $27, $29 megawatts at full ramp. Yeah, our production cap is only about 3,000 and drops to less than that. Okay. Yeah. And then we need the time crystals for the MAM research. Okay. More research time. Let's go. Head on back. We need to odd return 4 minutes, but we can do a little bit of MAM research. Have plenty of Ficsite stuff producing. Yeah, we definitely have more of a use for SAM ore stuff, especially for converting materials. That's pretty nice to have that. Oh, hello, autosave. Should also take a look at see what the next research entails. I think it entails quite a bit of stuff, which was going to take quite a bit of planning. Hello, kitties. Goodbye, kitties. I'm just coming through. Don't mind me. Boy, I'm yawning like crazy. Pretty tired. I think my very few hours of sleep is finally catching up on me. Probably be a good thing. Go crash and burn after stream today. Woo! Oh boy. We're in hyperspeed mode. Let's go. You're home. Okay, I need to research. Okay, there we go. Alright, power slugs. We have the turbos, we have that. We just need the quartz, which I should have in my magical cloud inventory here. Yep, there we go. Alright. Power slugs. Start research. Boom. Synthetic power surge complete.
Research completed. Synthetic power shard recipe unlocked. Exchanging regular exercise and filtered fresh air with automation is just the kind of progress Ficsite likes to see.
Sweet. Okay. So now we can somehow here, what does dark matter crystals? What? Oh, there's still so much that we need to be doing. be making these singularity cells. What is this? Plutonium waste. Okay, so plutonium waste gets made into singularity cells along with dark matter residue. Oh boy. Plus synthetic power shards. Dark matter crystals. See, you need dark matter crystals in order to make dark matter crystals. Actually, no, we don't have a recipe unlocked. Power usage 500 to 1500 megawatts. Oh, power upgrades. Bad. Are we even ready for quantum engineering? I don't even think we're... Actually, wait a second. I think when I researched that thing, that unlocked a bunch of stuff that we aren't even ready for. Yeah, because this is where it all happens. Mark III. Yeah, we don't even have the neuroquantum processors. Yeah, we don't have any of this, so we need the quantum encoding. This is the next milestone. Okay, hold on. I have turbo motors. I have plenty of turbo motors. Need turbo motors? I have turbo motors. You need the Ficsite trigons? I have the Ficsite trigons. We just need more time crystals and supercomputers. Which I think I'm just gonna buy the supercomputers. Yeah, we're not really producing that many. I may need to find a location and get it producing supercomputers at a little bit more rapid rate. What is in a supercomputer anyways? Supercomputer, where are you? There you are. Computers. Electromagnetic control rod. Battery. Copper wire. Okay, so we need to be near bauxite for the batteries. Or oil. Plastics. Copper and quick wire. Copper and quick wire. I think this is just more plastics, copper, and quick wire. So we need oil, copper, and quick wire. Or copper and cadmium together. And we could have a zone where we could easily probably produce those three together. Hey, would you look at that? Oh, that's iron. Sorry. Oh, but we have Samor over here. Is there copper nearby? No, there's not, but there's Samor right there. We can convert this copper to iron or something. Convert one thing to another thing. Maybe we need to... We have 30 minutes left. I don't know if that's enough time to start getting into making a factory over there. One thing though is we could get into making some power upgrades, small ones, but power upgrades nonetheless. Let's go ahead and purchase a bunch more supercomputers. Uh, 50, 100, 200, 300. That should be 300 supercomputers by all. Yep. Just cheating a little bit. Okay, there's the supercomputers. We're just waiting on the time crystal stuff, the diamond. Oh, okay, those are actually producing quite quickly. Sweet. There we go. Launch. There we go.
Milestone reached. This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Ficsite was obviously wrong about you, but perhaps so was I. Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts.
Okay.
Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority.
Good
Galaxy-wide
heavens.
project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
Ah, call back to earlier. A lot earlier in the game. Okay, so I am kind of curious if those code names that they had going on there are to like actual like YouTubers or content creators. That'd be something interesting to know of. Yeah, because we can't get this. Spatial energy regulation. Yeah, this is for portals, teleportation, and a lot of that jazz. Okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and just start taking care of power needs real quick. We can do very simply by just attaching some power generation stuff onto our oil pipeline. It's kind of like parasitical. But we're not using like a whole heap ton of the oil that we're digging out. So that shouldn't be no problem. Oop. Here we go. Excuse me, coming through. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I go down here. Yep. That would be correct. Try not to destroy the barrel nuts. Actually, no, right about here is actually probably pretty good. This is our railway that we use to get around. But seeing as I don't really need to travel that far, I just need to kind of be over here somewhere. I kind of need to be near one of these power tower things. Honestly, maybe right over here would be a great place to start, right next to this one. So if we do blueprints, desert floor base section, flop that down. Oh, we also need power, water consumption too. Hopefully this is deep enough for that. And then basically the idea is we use blueprints to do, where's half plastic, more fuel? Half plastic, more fuel, this is what we need. Inputs. H, we need to align this. Page down. There we go. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. So, oop. Put that there. Do there. Production. I need water extractor, please. Literally anywhere. Pipeline mic 1, put that down below. Connect that to there. And through the power that we have here. There we go. I don't think that's pumping upwards though. Logistics, yeah, up. Pump it up, please. Thank you. You to there. Logistics, pipeline mark 1, you there. To there. And all of this can be used to just make some more, oh, come on. Link up, thank you. Basically just make fuel that we can then burn off in some fuel generators. Oh, this isn't even like... Okay, push that back. H helps if I align things. There we go. This around. H. It's nice that when it's in hologram mode, it turns blue. I don't know if that's an intended effect, but it allows us to cheat some things. Projection, nope, special. We want awesome sync off on one of these sides. I think I can probably squeeze it back over here. Logistics, Mark 5, you there. Mark 1. Bring this out. Pipeline junction. We're already getting some fuel pumping through here. It's perfect. Just what we want. Bring that up to there. Pipeline junction. This should give us quite a bit more megawattage here to deal with. I think in total this will be like just over 1,000 megawatts, and this is like super simple to set up too. I mean, especially since I have the blueprint here for half plastic, more fuel. Half plastic, more fuel is kind of my bread and butter. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, 40, and each of these consumes about 20, yeah. It's 250 megawatts. Yeah, we're generating like 1,000 megawatts right there of extra power. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. Yeah. Which, every time we boost it, this is also getting a power boost too. So it's pretty nice. Yeah. Just that little simple system right there, and we're already generating just a little bit more power. Which will help out. Probably. Definitely want to probably build more of these. Just kind of along here. Little parasite type power plants. Yeah, it's just a little station. Power. I do think it would probably be wise for me, even if we can't do it today, maybe start... I think I need to save it for next time. Should probably do just have a small factory over off in that corner for doing supercomputers. Off on their own. because that'll be pretty easy to deal with. I think it'll be pretty fun. And then we'll have supercomputers out of the way, because it seems like we're going to need supercomputers for a lot of things. And that would kind of help me from constantly having to buy them, too. Because I've probably wasted like several hundred tickets now, just in buying those supercomputers constantly. I don't even know what. Oh wow, okay, that dead body flipped me over. Probably just clean that up in case we ever need to drive through here again. 9 remains. Okay, I've run over like a few people with that many remains sitting there. Also, hey, with the actually no, I was about to say with the synthesized power crystals, we could do ionized fuel, but that's actually probably a good ways off. Like, what does the recipe have to say about that? Actually, power crystals are way up top, aren't they? Would be something you get pretty early on. Yeah. Synthesized power shards. Here we go. Dark matter crystal. Opening codex. Dark matter residue. Okay, so you can get dark matter residue by just simply feeding Sam into converter. Okay, so converters are going to be extremely important for, like, everything? Just about. So many crafting recipes now are going to be needing converters. Do I have any, like, oil nodes that are not being used, like, major ones? Still have a lot of coal nodes that are not being used. We could easily just slap down, like, a ton of coal power generators. Like, even these guys right here. Pure? Oh, that could be so much coal power generation. Impure SAM ore? Got sulfur way over there. I'm wondering if we could use like the limestone down here or something else to make something else. Make our own sulfur for like compacted coal and just run like a ton more generators. Because we have a highly turboized coal power plant sitting out here. Actually, you know what? I just need a converter put down so I can just look at the recipes that are for the converter. So I know like what all I can and can't do. Hi there. Okay, so we can take iron? Really? Iron and make sulfur. Or even coal itself. The power of SAM. Is there a SAM ore vein out here? No, negatory. Actually, there is. Never mind. One right there. We'd probably need to drone any SAM ore we had moving around. I mean, we could do just a big long conveyor belt. We already have like a few snakes of conveyor belts going across the desert. That's nothing new. We have iron here too. So we could make more sulfur to make compacted coal, because we have a giant coal coal power plant over there. I don't know how much power it's generating. I don't remember the numbers. Oh, I have to look back on the stream we built that in. The calculation is for that place, because that's running on compacted coal. Compacted coal, and I think it's also turboed too. I think it's on a gentle turbo. I don't think it's on much. 75 megawatts yet. So, yeah. Anyways, I think we're at kind of a good place to hit pause and stop for today. I'm gonna go crash and burn, but next time, methinks our plan will be supercomputer manufacturing kind of here, so we can produce supercomputers at a more reliable rate. Let's see, yeah, we'll work on that. We'll probably have to work on power again before we dive into a lot of this other stuff, just so we have enough power overhead for all this nonsense. Looks like we're gonna have to visit nuclear waste, nuclear power stuff again too, which will be interesting. Things are gonna get complicated, and they're gonna get complicated fast. So I need to prepare my brain. my smooth brain needs to form some wrinkles, and form some wrinkles fast. Anyways, without further ado, I do hope you enjoyed today. I'm having a ton of fun. Phase 9 is kind of amazing. Phase 9, Tier 9, whatever. It's that. What we're doing now. But yeah, it's fun. Anyways, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending where you're on the world. Take care, and yeah, I will see you all again Thursday for more Satisfactory. Yeah. Take care, and bye-bye.